welcome back, welcome back. So this video is basically gonna be me trying a new makeup technique. Your girl is going to attempt a cut crease. Let me tell y'all right now, your girl does not know how to do these to save her life, but I'm definitely gonna give it a try, and I'm gonna let y'all watch me fail. So this will be fail number one, because I'm gonna try this again and we're gonna see how it goes. But anyways, as you can see right now, I've cleaned my face, and I'm getting ready to put my primer on, which I'll be using the Il Maquillage, and I'm just gonna put that all over my face and rub it in with my fingers. I don't like using brushes for that. So once I have that all over my face, actually I got some in my eye, which sucks. So then after I've gotten that on my face, I am going to move on to my setting powder, which is the Morphe setting powder. I really love this setting powder. It's really great. So I'm going to use a sponge to put that on, dab it on my face around in certain areas that I think needs it the most. Okay, and once I have done that, I'm going to move on to my next step, which will be me figuring out what I'm doing here. I don't know. I'm going to use my setting spray. It's by Maybelline. This is honestly one of the best setting sprays I've come across, because most of them don't do anything for me. So next I'm going to do my brows, which I'll be using the e.l.f. products, the clear brow gel, as well as the eyebrow pencil and the darkest shade, which is deep dark or dark. I'm not sure which one it is, but that is what I'm going to be using on my brows. So I'm going to let you guys watch me do that. Now I will say, with using that brow gel, it does make it a little hard to trace on your brows, so it's better to let it sit first. Next, I'm going to be putting on my concealer underneath my brows. I'm going to conceal my brows. I'll be using my Il Maquillage brand. I love this brand. It's just as good as any other one, but I personally prefer this one. So I'm going to conceal my brows, and I'm going to use I said a sponge earlier, but it's really a beauty blender. Who cares? It's the same thing. So I'm going to use that to brush out the extra concealer on my face. So we're going to do that. Okay, and now I'm going to move on to my next step, which will be me sitting here looking crazy. Mind you, I'm listening to music, so I got so much going on while I'm doing this video. So yeah, I'm sitting here texting, something I should not be doing while I'm trying to make a video for you guys. That's so distracting. I should know better. And I'm still looking at that phone. That is so sad. Okay, now I'm going to put some concealer on my eyelids to use as a primer. I used to use eyeshadow primers, but they did not do as good of a job as I would like for it to do. So I started using concealer. This is my eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using with the glitters. This is where I kind of effed up for reals. So I love those eyeshadow palettes that I have from the Nudes eyeshadow palette. I love those colors. So we're going to start with, you know, my dark shade, which is a brown. And I'm going to put that all over my eyelid, mostly towards the top, under the brows. So we're going to start out with that one. And now we're going to move on to where I really messed up. My concealer, which is like the lightest one on there. I probably should have had a different one. This is why I said I will be doing this again, because I use a cream concealer, and that was not a good idea to do this cut crease with. Yes, it looked good, but it definitely did not lay the color the way I would have liked for it to lay. So I will give this another try. I'm going to let you guys watch me make a mistake and learn from it. So here we go. So like I said earlier, I think this would have came out better had I not used a cream concealer, but oh well, we're going to keep going. So now I'm going to use my next shade, which was actually like a dark purple. It did not show up as dark as I wanted it. Once again, that was probably because of the cream concealer that I used. So I tried. I really did. So that is what I'm putting on now. So I'm going to do this side, and then I'm going to move over to the other eye and do the same thing. I'm just putting it in my outer corners of my eyes. So I'm going to do that on both sides, and then we're going to move on to the next step, or shall I say next eyeshadow color, which was then the glitters. Now these glitter shades, they really did not show up like I wanted them to. I honestly feel like those were cream eyeshadows, so I need to find a different type of glitter palette to use to try this look again with. So I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for that. If you know any, please comment down below and tell me, let me know if it's a good eyeshadow palettes, especially with glitter. I would so appreciate it. As you can see right here, I was starting to get a little frustrated, because I was like, this is definitely not working how it should.
And it was at this moment she knew she effed up.
Y'all, this was the face of defeat. I was so upset because I was like, I am just piling this on and on and on, and it's not working. So I was a little hurt. I'm not gonna lie, but I kept going forward. I was like, I'm gonna keep going. Maybe it'll turn out better at the end. So here I am, still piling it on. So now we're gonna move on to the next thing. So right here, I'm just going back in and trying to make the crease a little bit more noticeable. I don't know why, but I tried and it worked a little bit, but it was still not to my liking. I'm not gonna lie. So then I'm gonna move on to my next shade, which I believe is the brown again, to blend it out. I went in with the brown and a little bit of the purple, the dark purple again, to blend it all together. It looks cute from far away, but I promise you it did not look that good up close. But I tried. So I tried to have everything already out of what I was going to need, but I clearly did not. So now I'm going in with my liquid eyeliner in the color Jet Black. And I'm just going to line my lower lash line there. It's not really your lower lash line, is it, y'all? But as you can see, I'm just going to line that with the color Jet Black. And then I'm going to go in next with my jumbo white pencil for my lower lash line. This has been one of my favorite things to do, is to use a white eyeliner versus the black, because the black does look a little harsh. I'm not going to lie. I used to wear the black eyeliner all the time. Sometimes I still do, but sometimes it just looks a little harsh. So then next, I am going to move on to my mascara from a brand called Essence. I found this at Ulta. I don't know where else they sell it, but that is the only place I've seen it, and I actually love this mascara. So that has been my go-to favorite mascara to use. Okay, and now we're moving on to my lashes, which will be from the brand Mink Envy. I do have a discount code. I will put that in the description box down below if you want to go and order you some. So yeah, those are the ones I'm going to be using today. I have a lash collection. I don't know why I buy so many lashes, but I do. As most girls do. So now I'm going to go ahead and put those on. It was a struggle. I don't know why I struggle putting on my lashes sometimes. I think it's just because I was on camera putting them on versus me doing it without the camera in my face. So it took a minute to get it right. Okay, so once my lashes were on, I moved on to my foundation, which is from a brand called Black Radiance. This actually was a good foundation, and it doesn't cost a lot. I think it was like $6 at Walmart. So yeah, go check that out. I was a little confused about the applicator because I've never seen one like that, but it worked perfect. It was a great match. I thought it was going to be a little light, but it was not. It literally like dissolved into my skin. It was so perfect. I don't know what the undertone in this is, but whatever it is, it was perfect. Now I'm going in with my Ruby Kisses um, orange corrector. I just bought this from the hair store. They're like maybe $2. They seem to work pretty good. The orange really does work well for my skin tone. So that is the one that I use the most. Okay, and now I'm just going to blend that all the way out with my beauty blender that I used before, all underneath my lash line. I purposely did not put foundation right under my eyes for this reason right here, so I could put my orange corrector there first. And now I'm going to go in with my contour stick. It is honestly not the darkest shade for me. I could not find one darker. If anyone knows of any good dark contour sticks, please let me know down below because your girl can't find one to save her life. And I would so appreciate it. And right now, I'm just going to go in with my Il Makiage concealer and in certain areas of my face, mostly under my eyes. That is usually where I conceal the most, and hope for the best that it doesn't crease later on. Okay, and now I'm going to just set that with my setting powder from Morphe underneath my eyes, as you can see here. And then I'm going to set my forehead where I placed the concealer earlier. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with my contour palette from Black Radiance as well with the darkest shade and try to bring some type of life back into my face because it's looking really ghostly right now. And now I'm going to pull out my highlighter shade. I don't remember the brand. This was something I just picked up at CVS, but we're going to put that on my cheekbones. It's really gold. It has a little bit of glitter in it, but it's real pretty. Right here, I'm just going to highlight certain parts of my face, the bridge of my nose, and the tip of my nose with my highlighter shade from my Black Radiance contour palette. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to move on to my lip color. So I use a variety of colors depending on what look I'm going for. So I'm going to start out with a black lip liner. Yes, I know. I still use a black lip liner. So once I've outlined my lips with the black lip liner, I'm going to go in with my liquid matte shade. This is in the color, it's like a dark purple. I actually got that off of Temu. Surprisingly, they got good lipsticks on Temu. So I go in with that color first, all over my lips, and then I'm going to go back in with another liquid lipstick and the matte color. It's a pinkish color. I'll have it all in the description box below. And I put that in the center of my lips. And then I just mesh it together like this. Okay, so this was the end of my look. I'm going to go in with my setting spray again from Maybelline to set my face, as you can see. So like I said earlier, it does not look the best, but your girl most definitely tried. I never said I was a makeup artist. Girl, I'm still learning. So this is the final look. I did a little quick video over on Snapchat. As you can see here, that is what the eyeshadows are looking like. So if you see this, learn from my mistakes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.